Hello, it is almost 3 p.m. on the 10th of April, 2020. Welcome to the weather update. Very windy out there, lots of clouds, and even a couple of showers or sprinkles out there, which I certainly wasn't expecting. And if you go upstate, you see there's actually some snow. It looks like lake effect almost, which is really unusual in early, almost mid-April. You can see these sprinkles or showers. Probably most of them aren't reaching the ground, but there are some out there. And hopefully this activity will start dying away as we head later into the afternoon. Was not expecting any of this, and as you'll see, the models weren't either. Here is a look at the satellite. You can see that like this is almost like upper level low across the area, so lots and lots of clouds popping up across the area. Mostly cloudy skies, maybe a couple of peaks of sun here and there. We're in one right now, but the sun is in and out. Let's go look at the models and see what's going to be happening here with this in regards to the system. So here's the low right here. We're going to first look at the upper air pattern, and then we're going to go and look at the models in the surface. So let's go to the upper air here. Look at the North American view, and we'll go ahead and look at the upper air. Yeah, see that big trough right there? And you got the block up here in Greenland, so it's keeping the trough in the east. So you can see we ridge a little bit on Easter Sunday, and then here comes the next trough coming in. And ahead of this, it's going to get very warm for Monday. We're going to have quite a stormy situation again. And then that trough comes in and goes in here, and then we again see this just huge trough over the east here. If this was the winter, man, we would have such nice bitter cold air. But finally, this is the pattern we've been waiting for, and winter's over, which is really annoying. You can see that trough in the east, and maybe toward the end of the period we see a little bit of relaxation, but general consensus here is that we're going to trough in the east for most of this month, which means below normal temperatures. Maybe April will actually wind up being below normal. So let's look at the European model, and you'll see the similar idea here with the troughs in the east. Continued troughing. We warm up briefly ahead of the next one, and then the next one comes in next week and cools us down again. So the pattern we've been waiting for all winter is finally here, except the winter is now over. So let's go look at the surface on the CONUS. So there's that low pulling away from us. We'll have high pressure building in tonight and tomorrow for a beautiful day. High pressure starts moving offshore on Easter Sunday, but we stay dry. Clouds roll in, and then here comes Monday's soaker. And it could be a real soaker again for Monday. And very warm, too, and very high winds, too. You can see very strong winds from the south. Here's your low going up into the Great Lakes. And if this was the winter, this wouldn't be a snowstorm, obviously, because the track of the low. So the pattern is still not ideal if this was the winter for snow lovers. Obviously this wouldn't be a snowstorm, but at least you get some colder weather. And then behind it, colder weather moves in, high moves in, and then here comes a low right along the coast that we may have to watch. And again, if this was the winter, this could be a snowstorm, but now we're in mid-April, so more than likely if we do get precipitation from this, it would be rain. And look at that active pattern. And then Friday, another storm system moves in. And then behind that, another high for next weekend. And then another. So you can see a relatively active pattern here. Every couple of days, another storm. Ooh, look at that. That could be a snow event there. That's a ways away, but you just don't know. In this pattern, we could have a freak snow event. It wouldn't surprise me. You can see just constant storminess in the east with the trough, which is not good. If you have to be outside, but maybe it will keep people inside and help us contain the disease. Maybe I don't know. They're saying sometimes warm weather will help. I don't know the role of the weather in this that much. I think sunshine is important. So speaking of that, let's go and look at the models here and see. We're gonna go look at the NAM 12 kilometer, and we're gonna see none of the models are really picking up on any of the showers. You see that we're having they're not even showing up on here. We move this along here into Saturday. We're dry Saturday, dry Sunday. This is the 12Z models. And then as we head into Monday, here comes that rain. And it looks like it moves through in the early afternoon, but we could still have that chance of rain throughout the day on Monday. That could be this could be a severe weather event. Look at how tight those isobars are. You know that's a strong low-level jet right there. That would be our next chance for significant precipitation. So we're gonna go look. We're gonna change this over to the GFS, which also, this is the GFS, which really doesn't show that much of the precipitation activity that we're seeing. But again, most of it's not reaching the ground. Oops. So we're going to go look at our temperatures on the GFS, and we'll show you what I mean with the temperatures. So today if we go look at the weather and hazards, first of all, I guess that's the first thing we'll do. You will see that we have some pretty strong wind gusts out there, 38 miles an hour. Wind gusts being reported at certain stations here, 35. So very windy, west-northwest winds. Temperatures in the upper 40s to around 50. And some areas actually have freeze warnings in effect because it's going to get cold tonight. We have some cold air moving in tonight. Definitely well below normal. Look at some wind gusts in New Jersey are up in the mid-40s. So definitely have some colder air moving in tonight. And so tonight we're going to drop back into the upper 30s. So it'll be in the upper, maybe mid-30s by Saturday morning. And then for Saturday, even though the sun will be out, we're probably going to be only getting up into the low 50s. But we do warm up on Sunday when we get that return south flow, probably around 60 and maybe even 70 in New Jersey. And then ahead of that front with that LLJ, we're going to have a very strong LLJ. So for us on Long Island, south winds off the ocean will keep us, not as warm. It'll keep us cooler, probably upper 50s to around 60. But Jersey could get well into the 70s. You can see that tongue of heat there ahead of that front. And then after that moves through, we cool down again, low 50s. And look at that, Wednesday, we're not only in the mid-40s. Thursday, near 50s. You see, temperatures are going to be below normal for quite a while here. We're going to have below normal temperatures. A couple of warm days here and there, but by and large, below normal to much below normal in the temperature department, with no real sustained warmth. So the pattern, like I said, the pattern we wanted all winter is finally here, but winter is over, unfortunately. So I guess we'll now take a look at the skies. And good news in that area is that after we're done with today, we should have mostly sunny skies tomorrow, mostly clear skies. But then the clouds roll in on us on Easter Sunday, but it should stay dry. Obviously Monday, plenty of clouds. Tuesday, we'll probably have mostly sunny skies, maybe a few clouds. Wednesday, with that storm to the south, we may have some clouds. Thursday, we may have a couple of clouds around. Friday, more clouds. Next Saturday could also be clear. So you have some clear days. You have some, days in between the storms, basically, that will be clear. But there are a number of storms. If we go and we look at all the way to the end here, April 26th, and see how much total accumulated precip is being forecast for our area. Look at this, purple. So for all the way through now, through Sunday, April 26th, we're in kind of a wet pattern here. We're going to see at least 5 inches of rain. Well, according to this, anyway, some areas might see more. If we are to look at our temperature anomaly, we'll back this up again. You will see that we have blues over our area. A couple of days we're warm in the reds, but mostly blues. So that means we'll be below normal. So let's go back to the skies, and we'll go look at the NAM model, NAM 3 kilometer. So again, here are the skies today, and tomorrow we clear out nicely. So tomorrow should be absolutely beautiful before the clouds roll in on Easter Sunday. So we will get a clear day out of this. It will be very nice. So get outside and enjoy the sunshine tomorrow. Um, so let's shift gears a little bit and look at the wind dynamic of things as far as the winds go. I'm going to use the windy.com for that, which is based on the European model. So we're still having pretty strong winds. I'm just going to show the wind gusts over our area here. It's pretty much what it looks like. Got wind gusts to 40, maybe even closer to 50 in New Jersey. As we go into tonight, the winds they don't really drop off very much. Let's go to 10 p.m. here. Dropping off a little more. As we go into tomorrow, the wind should drop off a little more than that. Yeah, so tomorrow will be breezy, but it won't be as windy as today. It'll still be a decent breeze, though. A decent breeze from the northwest, probably. And then as we go into Sunday, our winds relax quite a bit. But then Monday, with that next rain, LLJ, you'll see we'll have some pretty strong winds with that LLJ on Monday as well. Pretty strong winds indeed with that LLJ. So Monday's our next stormy day after a peaceful weekend. So that's pretty much, I guess that's going to wrap it up. Wrap up this weather update. Do we have a wind advisory in effect for our area, or is that just for New Jersey? I think that's just for New Jersey. I don't think that's for us. No, we don't have a wind advisory in effect. But again, this is a look at the radar here. A couple of looks like a little line, one little last line of showers moving through probably in the next 10 to 15 minutes if it reaches the ground at all, and that's going to be probably more like a sprinkle. But again, those winds are up there. So 49 at Central Park, 50, and the northwest wind 21 gusting to 29 at Farmingdale. So that's going to wrap up this weather update. Take care. I'll have another weather update for you probably Sunday. All right, so taking a break. All right, take care, everybody. And happy Easter and happy Passover too. I know I forget the holidays. I don't talk much about holidays, but if you do observe Passover or Easter, have a great holiday. Take care.